All right, good Monday afternoon to everybody here on YouTube. This is the Iceman on the Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel. It's been one of those kind of days, guys. As I stated, I worked till like almost 4:30 in the morning yesterday, and I had to go into work this morning. I left here at 8:30. It was one of those days, basically, where after a huge event, you sort of get everything organized and everything put away and whatnot. And heard a lot of sirens and stuff, and everybody's just looking at each other. Typical here in Hartford. There's a lot of sirens that go off on a daily basis. And one of the executives came over to us and said, when you when you leave today, you have to go downstairs through the exhibition hall and out the front doors. And we're going, why? We usually go, we leave by the loading dock ramp where we usually come in. Well, come to find out, someone had leaped off the top floor of the parking garage and landed on the pavement. And from the details that I got, it was a pretty gross sight. Um, I had opportunities, and I said, "Nah, I'm not going down there." So the police and emergency teams were all there. The person is, definitely passed on. Just waiting to see details on what went on, but it was pretty horrifying to hear that. Why anybody, if indeed it was a suicide, um, you often wonder yourself why, you know, could life really present that kind of a problem to where you'd want to take your own life? But life is too precious. So anyway, that's what I went through today. But okay, Monday Night Raw tonight. We're going to see the return of Edge for one night only. That should be great. Edge was one of my favorite wrestlers in the past. He only could add something good to Monday Night Raw, and I would imagine Edge is coming back as a full-fledged babyface tonight. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Also, Goldust will return tonight. I'm on the borderline whether, I really could care less if he's here or not, but because he's Cody Rhodes' brother, um, I know it's got to do with storylines and whatnot, and I'm sure we'll see Dusty Rhodes as well, if not tonight or in the near future. But yeah, so we'll have to wait and see what Raw brings tonight. Um, I'm hoping it doesn't take on the same pattern as it has in the last few weeks, but my guess it probably will. And you know, I don't mind right now that Randy Orton's champion, but I think if the WWE has gone to this length to really uh, take down Daniel Bryan, usually the pattern goes is when you always are beaten down at the very end, you come back and you elevate yourself to the next level and you come out on top. So, I really don't know where they're headed with this storyline. So, because there are rumors that Cody Rhodes is going to come back after his marriage and honeymoon and he's going to get into the WWE title mix. So, you know, we just have to wait and see. We'll also have to wait and see what the McMahon Helmsley thing eventually leads into, because I know Vince is a little dissatisfied with what Triple H is doing. But in any event, I'm really looking forward to Raw tonight, just for the simple fact that Edge is going to be back, and we haven't seen Edge in quite some time. I think the last time I saw Edge on Raw was, I could be wrong, but when he came back and confronted John Cena, telling him, you need to be the John Cena bold and whatever. But I think that's the last time I recall seeing him. But anyway, and one little bit of wrestling news, which I thought was pretty cool, was Jerry King Lawler, I believe it's September 13th, is involved in Memphis Wrestling, the promotion that I believe Jeff Jarrett runs, and he's going to face Jeff Jarrett along with Karen Jarrett. for their main event, and I think that's going to be taking place in Mississippi. And I'm going to tell you this much too. You know, I miss Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, for the longest time, made TNA, and he made it fun to watch. Yes, most of the time he had the belt, but I'm going to tell you, that's what TNA is lacking right now. If Jeff Jarrett ever was to go back to TNA, you would see such a huge lift in their TV show. But anyway, but I thought it was pretty neat that Jerry King Lawler was going to face Jeff Jarrett. I thought it was pretty interesting. But yes, I'm definitely looking forward to Raw tonight. And I'm just hoping we don't see the same on-stage thing where all the superstars have to stand there and listen or watch another beatdown on Daniel Bryan, because we've seen it at least twice a week for the last couple weeks or so, because they do it on SmackDown as well. And then, of course, when we see SmackDown, we see the recap of what happened on Raw, so we see it twice as much. So, you know, but I'm sort of interested to see what CM Punk has to say tonight. Paul Heyman, and really how Goldust is going to involve himself in this situation. Supposedly he's supposed to wrestle Randy Orton, and if he wins, then all Cody Rhodes has to do is apologize, and then he'll get reinstated. There's other scenarios that I have seen where if Cody Rhodes beats Triple H, then he'd get reinstated. Cody Rhodes has beaten Triple H in the past. But anyway, we'll just have to wait and see tonight and see where the storyline goes. But in any event, it's been one of those kind of days where things just happen that you didn't expect. And anyway, you just got to move on and get past these things. I mean, but so enjoy Raw tonight. You know, my Raw review will probably be up sometime tomorrow, depending on what's going on. I got a lot of phone calls to make. I'm awaiting a lot of phone calls. So anyway, peace out, everybody. Enjoy Raw tonight. And again, Matt Loves WWE and TNA's channel, of course, is no longer in existence. Matt decided to make a new channel. It's Matt WWE 9. You get a chance, check him out. Knows a lot about wrestling. He's one of those guys that you can ask him about an event or a match at a certain pay-per-view. He'll reel the answer right off the top of his head. So check him out. Matt, WWE 9, here on YouTube. Peace out, everybody. Have a great night.